Speaking about nice work, I've got Marcus Pavlakis in the studio with me today. He is from PNP Group and he's a brand new sponsor of SEN. Welcome, Marcus.
Thank you.
How you been?
I've been all right.
All right. Okay. Now we've got to clear up a few things before we get into what you're doing in the NDIS space. But who's your team, Marcus?
For the real football?
Well, what's real football?
I mean, the round game.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You and Maestro trading notes, hey? So, all right, who's your side in the EPL?
Man U.
Yes. Marcus, well played. Well played. What about A-League?
Look, I'll probably Sydney FC.
Right.
Way back.
Probably. See, here's the problem with the A-League that Maestro will get into a little bit later on. All right, well, welcome to the SEN family, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
your support, mate. We do appreciate it. Tell us about PNP. What do you guys do, in particular, around the National Disability Scheme?
Well, look, PNP, we started as a compliance company. We still am, doing and assisting businesses in all the red tape around building construction in general,
Right.
which I think does everyone's head in.
Yes.
We got into the disability. Of course, that's even harder to get your head around with all the BCAs and then all the additional disability requirements. But we got in it to make a bit of an impact and change for different types of people with disabilities and build and design things of a more luxurious quality.
Yep.
So when you go in and do these modifications for the NDIS or for a particular person, we don't want to devalue what they've got. We want to increase the value and the quality of life, both from the family's point of view with the property,
Sure.
because it is their castle and their home, but also for the participant for their care and the functionality of that.
Sure.
But also, I mean, we don't want it to stand out and look from a disability, a visual discrimination. We want it
Sure.
to provide all those things, but on the other hand, you could walk into that room and not know necessarily it's a bathroom or a ramp or a space within a property that is for someone with a disability.
Yeah, right. So what level of demand is there for that type of property, Marcus?
Look, there's a high level of demand. I mean, in terms of the dilemma within the marketplace is there are a substantial amount of people within let's talk the special disability funding space that are looking for properties.
Yep.
So they can live independent and live on their own. And
Yep.
And certainly with regards to family and parents that may have a person with a disability, when you get to a certain age, you're looking where you're going to go to. And, we're going to obviously go to the next life.
Yep.
What's going to happen to my child? So there is certainly a need now for skilled builders and architects to look at advanced properties where they can probably combine that disability space and that care area within that home, but also provide a home as well for luxury that maybe they can stay in, and then when they do move on, that could be rented out and set the kids up that they don't need to be kicked out or they've got a place to stay for their life.
Yeah, it is something absolutely that you would be concerned around. What's the differentiator for you guys? What's your comparative advantage, Marcus, compared to other compliance companies?
Well, I suppose the first thing is we come from that background, so we do all the D&C in-house.
Right.
So nothing leaves our desk or our office without us going across it. As much as we have consultancy and have partners in what we design and develop, in the building, everything comes into us and literally we control it from end to end from that D&C. The second part is, in terms of what we build, and look at designing, it's all at the luxury level.
Right.
So again, making sure that these homes we're building are the highest level performance in technology, in fixtures and fittings going in. They're more a decorative piece of art in terms of a fixture going in for a handrail or for someone to utilise versus it being for someone with disability, and really just creating what we say is a independent but interdependent environment within that home that is not just. Our property is not just catering for the disability space. We're actually and designing for, say, the next residential aged care facility where you could move into and still have your own space, own courtyards, own area, have carers or friends and family over in a separate room, but live in a luxury home versus living potentially in a residential care facility.
Yeah, sounds rewarding. Is it? Do you get a great deal of reward out of this, perhaps more
Yeah,
than
we do.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a few, and some of them are on our website. Our interviews with our participants, where we've had people that have contributed so much to society and different community spaces that we just love giving that little thing back to them. And look, I mean, at the end of the day, especially with bathrooms, we spend a lot of time in them. So why shouldn't they be nice?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. If someone's listening right now, they have a need, a desire for that, how do they get in contact with the PNP team?
So they can call 1300
767 462.
That's the one.
Yep.
And jump on our website. So we've got obviously www.pnpgroup.co, or they can go to pnpconstructions.com.au, and there'll be someone there to help them out.
Fantastic to have you as part of the family, mate. We appreciate it, Marcus.
No
Go
problem.
Man United on Saturday with the FA Cup final.
Exactly right. Go Man United, and look forward to the Euros kicking off very soon.
Yeah, very much so. All right, Marcus Pavlakis there, our special guest from PNP Group. We've got a break, and then we're back to tell you what's happening in that third hour.